Hello and welcome to the Daily Gas for September 28th, 2025, called High Rising Temps by Philip Newman. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Thermo, digits along thermometers must strictly increase from bulb to tip. Skyscrapers, each number you place into the grid represents the height of a building. Clues outside the grid tell you how many buildings can be seen in the corresponding row or column when looking from that direction. So what does that mean? Well, thermometer is pretty straightforward. We've seen thermometers a number of times before. This shouldn't come as a surprise. Here we have what? We have the bulb of the thermometer. So as we move from the bulb to the tip, the digits must strictly increase. That means that this digit will be greater than this digit will be greater than this digit, so on and so forth up the line for each of the thermometers, where some of them share a bulb, but that doesn't change anything. This, even though it looks like it's one big long thermometer, this is still the bulb and these are just two separate tips. So this has to be greater than this, but we don't know anything about the relationship between these two except for the fact that they're both greater than this digit. That's it. Those are the rules for thermometers. Skyscrapers will get a special picture. So I saved this picture since the last time we did skyscrapers, and for the sake of it, we'll make it full screen here. Look at that. A little blurry and everything, but if you can look at the grid here, what we're seeing is these digits represent heights of skyscrapers. So looking from the direction of the 3, we see the 2, 3, and 5 skyscrapers, where the 1 and 4 are hidden by the 5 tall skyscraper. Looking in the direction of the 4 skyscraper, we see 2, 3, 4, and 5, where the 1 is hidden. If we look in the direction of the 1, 5 hides everything else. And if we look in the direction of the 2, the 1 is hidden by the 4, and the 5 hides the rest. So that, I'm going to leave that image up on the screen, but that is how these skyscrapers work. And I think this is one of the best representations the gas team has ever given us on that. So with that, let's jump right into it. All right, so hopefully that visual helped. If it didn't, then skyscrapers are going to be a struggle because it kind of is all about visualization. Not trying to be mean, I'm just stating the truth here. It can be a bit much to manage. So, what are we looking at here? 4 is very easy. This will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need to see 2 skyscrapers. So we definitely know that whatever this is going to hide all of this stuff. And then whatever the next thing is has to hide the rest of the grid. So nine could go in one of these 2 cells, and then, oh, and it can't go here because of the 3. You need to see 3 skyscrapers. So actually we know exactly where it must go. 9 must go here, because 9, if it has to go on a thermometer, cannot go down a thermometer, because then you need a digit greater than 9. Just like if 1 has to go somewhere on this thermometer, it would have to go in the bulb, because anywhere above the bulb, you'd need a digit like 0 or less. So in this case, if 9 went here in this row, then you just have a 1 clue. And if 9 went here, it would break. So it has to go on the thermometer, so it means it must go there. Which means whatever this is just needs to be high enough to block this out. So if this was like, oh, and this can't be 7. So this can't be 8. Interesting. Because if it's 8, then you have no way to block whatever short thing this is here. So it can't be 7, it can't be 8, so it must be 6, 5, which means we have a 7, 8 pair here. And because we know we need to see at least 3 things, this cannot be 8, because then we'd only be able to see a second thing, which is 9, one thing greater than that, which means it must be 7, and this is 8. And as a result, 8, 9, from this direction, we only see the 8 skyscraper and the 9 skyscraper. 7, we do know that somewhere in the order here we will see 8 and 9. 9 cannot go here, so it must be 9. And then this must be 8, because the 8 must be between the 7 and the 9, so that we see the rest of the skyscraper. Then the question is what is this? 6, oh, I completely missed this, folks. 6, 7, 8, 9, that's just forced. That means 5 has to go at the beginning. No, this could be 4, sorry. This could be, oh no. Yes, it could be 4, because 1, 2, 3, 4 still blocks the side of 1, 2, 3, and then you'd place 5 here. Oh, but with 8 here, this has to be 9. It's all about the 9 placement, which means, first of all, we can do 9 by Sudoku, so let's do that. Then, what else does it mean? It means that you have to at least see 5, 6, 7, and 9. And because this is a thermometer, so that's the problem, right? Because it's a thermometer, you can't just go like, oh, I'll do 1, 2, and then 7, and then now whatever is left is taken care of. But you also can't be too tall here. So this needs to be tall enough to block enough of the skyscraper that still allows you to see the rest. So like, for example, 7 has to go on the thermometer, and so does 6, which means this is going to be 7, 6. That's just easy from this. Oh yeah, 6 has to go on the thermometer. You can't have 7 here, so we can do that. But from there, we see 1, 2, 3. And the only thing that can block up to 6 is 5. So we see 5, 6, 7, and 9, these 4 skyscrapers. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, which all gets hidden by the 5. Now 5 can't go here, which means this must be 4. 4, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skyscrapers, and the 1, 2, and 3 get hidden by the 4 skyscraper. And because this is 4, this must just be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, sorry. All right. So soonest 9 can appear actually is here. So this is 9. We just place 9 here. Let me double check, but yeah, 9 can't go anywhere here, can't go here, can't go here, so this must be the 9. Then, is this an X-Wing? It is an X-Wing on 9s. Oh, well, this is interesting. We know 9 will always be visible in the grid, right? If this was 2, let's just say so that we hide everything else, because we know it can't be 4 or 5, because then wherever the 9 goes will be seen, and that would mean we'd have 3 skyscrapers. So actually this has to be 2, but we'll go further than that, and we'll say, what digit can this be that won't allow you to see more than 2 skyscrapers? The only option is 9. So then now we have blocked out all of our 9s in the grid. And from there, none of this interacts with skyscraper here. What is this? 6, 7. This will be 6. This will be 7. And if 6 can't go here, it has to go here, because you can't have 6 down the thermometer when you can only have 4 or 5 up from it. This must be then, oh, option 7 or 8. I'll say it has to be 7, but no, it can still be 8. Though we know the order here, this is just defined as 3, 5. You can't switch that around because you have to be strictly increasing here. And there's no skyscrapers here to help us out. So 4, 8, I have no clue what's going on there. 3. So this is interesting. We know that this cannot, oh well, sorry, we already knew it could not be 1. I was going to say this can't be 1 or 2, but it already can't be. So how does that help? 1 could still go here. 2 could go here with 1. Obviously, this can't be 1 or 2. So, oh, well then, sorry. This obviously can't be 1 or 2. So this has to be 1. This is 2. This is 1. That's the only way that that works. Then 4 and 8. 4 would require 4, 3, 2, 1, which is not going to work. So this has to be 8. And this will be the 4 then. The 8, now we have 3 things seen from the direction of the clue. Oh, and actually, 4, 3, and 9. Right now we only see 2 things. So these last 2 cells need to be things that we can see. But that could just mean like 4 and 7. Or it could even mean like 4 and 5. And that would actually work. Huh. Well, we know this can't be 8, this can't be 8, this can't be 8. So this is 8. 7, 4, and 5. As long as we strictly increase in this direction, this could be 4 with 5, 7. This could be 4 with 5. This could be 4 with 7. We got options. All right, we got options. We do know that 4 will go in one of these 2 cells, and it can't be here because it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, we do know where 4 goes. This is 5, 7. This is 4. This is 8. 8 gives us 8. And we're actually only missing the 8 from here, which again is not attached to a skyscraper. I don't think we can do better with 5, 7 right now, because again, either way we get a valid skyscraper clue. So we'll have to push further with something else. This here, whereas, well, this can't be 2, so this has to be 7. This will be 2 here. 7, and then 6, 5, and 3. Well, this will be 3. This has to be 6, 5. We know the order fully there. We'll also know the order fully here, which is 7 and 6. Then 3 and 4 go here. And then 1 and, 5. Five goes here and here. If this is 5, this would have to be 5, 4, and then 1, 2. So 3, 4, 5, 8, 9 actually works out perfectly. And where does 1 go? This has to be 1. This can't be 2, so this has to be the 2, and this is in fact 4, 5 like that. So we see 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Those are our skyscrapers there. We've seen 3, 4, and then this, now that we have the 5, will be 7, 5. We see the right amount of skyscrapers in this direction, and the rest of Sudoku will just resolve. So here we're missing 7. From the box we need 6 and 3, and we are done in 11 minutes and 17 seconds with High Rising Temps by Philip Newman. With that, hopefully you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.